So welcome to another episode of Ben Serrato's coaching. Pretty much today we're going to talk about overcoming gym anxiety. And this is especially for women who want to step into the gym with more confidence. Okay. So again, welcome ladies. Again, this is something that really holds a lot of women back. It's just gym anxiety, right? Whether you felt intimidated by weights, judged for being new in the gym, or overwhelmed by stepping through the doors of the gym. Okay, so this session is for you if this really resonates with you right now. Okay, so today we're going to break down the fear and also give you the tools in order to walk into the gym with confidence. Okay, so here are the five most common reasons why most women have gym anxiety. So reason number one, that this comes up a lot, okay? So men lifting heavy and dominating the space. So you walk into the gym and there's a bunch of guys, they're grunting, they're lifting heavy weights, they're crowding the racks, right? It can feel like it's their space and not yours. But the truth is, like, you belong in there as much as anyone else. So you don't need to lift what they lift. You're just there for progress. And you have every right to take up that space as well. Okay. So everyone in the gym is always going to have the same reason to go to the gym. It's honestly just to do their own thing as well. Okay. So reason number two why women feel intimidated with the gym is because you might feel watched or judged. So this is a big one. And I used to feel this way too. Like it might feel like all eyes are on you. Like people are noticing every rep. They're noticing what you're wearing, like your outfit, or how much you're lifting as well. But what most of us forget is people are way too focused on themselves to really care about what you're doing. Okay. So they're watching their own form. They don't care about your form. They're listening to their own music, right? They're checking on their own phone, right? Once you realize that, like once you realize everyone is just doing their own thing in the gym and no one's really judging you or watching you, it's honestly going to get easier to let go of that fear. Okay. So I used to feel this exact same way too. That's why I go to the gym in the mornings, right? Because in the evening time, there's a lot of people that lift heavy in the gym I used to work in or work out in. So in order to just like get rid of that anxiety, I would show up more in the mornings where people are actually like the people that are there in the mornings are the ones that are more serious about their fitness and their health, and they don't really care about like what you're doing. They're not really judging you because usually in that morning time, it's the workout just before work. So no one has time to like care about like your form, your reps. They just want to get in and get out. And that's why I started working out in the mornings because um, I felt like I didn't really get judged in the mornings, right? But once I started going in the morning more, I was less afraid of going in the evening time. Okay. So reason number three, this is totally normal. You don't know what you're doing with the equipment in the gym. And that's okay. That was like me too when I first started, right? It's weird for a personal trainer to say we all start in the same spot, knowing absolutely nothing. Like when you don't know how to adjust the machine to your body or what weight to pick when doing an exercise, it's very easy to feel paralyzed once you're dealing with these things, right? But that lack of knowledge is totally fixable, right? You want to have a plan, right? Like a workout plan, or you want to ask for help. Everyone in the gym is going to help you no matter what, okay? It all depends on the gym, if I'm being really honest. Like if you go to a lower quality gym where you're paying cheaper, I can't really guarantee that they're gonna help you. But if you pay a bit more extra, like your Anytime Fitnesses, um, I can't think of any other gym, but then something that's a bit more expensive, a lot of people there are going to be willing to help you if you do not know how to do things, right? Um, but yeah, once you're more clear with those things, like how to use the equipment, you're going to be more confident in the gym. Okay. So the more prepared you are, like when you have a plan, um, when you know exactly what to do, there's going to be less room for anxiety to show up. Okay. So reason number four, why most women are afraid of this gym anxiety is because a lot of ladies tend to compare themselves with others. So in your head, you're probably like, oh, she looks stronger than me. Oh, she looks leaner. She knows exactly what she's doing. Does that kind of sound familiar to you guys? Right? So it's easy to, like, it's very easy to fall into comparison, especially in a space full of mirrors, right? But you got to remember this, like, you're seeing their highlight reel, not their day one, right? So if you're intimidated with going to the gym and you see these strong, lean, confident women, they've been going to the gym for years, for sure, right? So you just want to use that as like use their progress as proof that like getting to where they're at is totally possible, right? They all started in the same position as you. They probably felt gym anxiety. They didn't have a plan at first. They didn't know how to use the equipment, right? But then the more times they showed up for years, gym's like their second home, right? So again, use their progress as proof that it's possible. Not a reason to just put yourself down. You're honestly just at the start of your journey. Okay. And for a lot of my women in my program, I'm pretty much teach them how to work out for the rest of their life. Like once they start working out consistently, they're gonna keep on doing that for the rest of their life. It's not just a phase, it's not like a 3 month or 6 month or 12-month phase. I'm setting you up so that you're able to work out for the rest of your life and keep the fat down, feeling more energized for the rest of your life. Okay? So reason number five, is you probably feel too out of shape to belong to the gym. Okay, so maybe you thought, I need to lose weight before going to the gym. But honestly, it's backwards. The gym is where you go to get stronger, leaner, and healthier. So your body, no matter where it's at right now, deserves to be in that room. Okay, so you're not too big, you're not too new or too far behind. You want to show up and that's what counts. Okay. So pretty much I'm just going to open up a bit. I want to share my gym story. I shared it a bit earlier. But I kind of want to share like how I felt when I first started working out in the gym. And people always say that you look so confident in the gym, Ben. Oh, it looks like you know exactly what you're doing. But when I first started, I was injuring myself all the time. I did not come in with a game plan. I didn't know exactly what to do with the gym. I was always trying new things every week, right? Um, but honestly, when I first started, I didn't want to lift heavy. And I felt really embarrassed because I was in a gym where all the guys and girls that were my age were lifting super heavy weights. So this gym was like a powerlifting gym. But it's not really like a powerlifting gym, but like everyone was doing powerlifting for some reason. That was the trend back then. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to be those types of people where they're lifting heavy. That wasn't me because pretty much my goal was to just like look good, feel better in my clothes, right? And over time, I realized that everyone in their early 20s and 30s loves to lift super heavy weights because they have more energy, right? And yeah, and then I just honestly did my own thing. So those people that were my age would show up all the time in the evening time. I didn't show up in the evening time. No, one second, I need to put my charger in. But I did not show up in evening time. I always showed up in the morning because in the evening time, that's when more of the younger kids, the younger people show up. They lift heavy, sumo deadlifts, barbell squats, barbell bench press, all that stuff, right? Um, but yeah, like I learned if I wanted to keep on going to the gym, maybe if I change the time I go, maybe that would keep me more consistent. And it really helped because once I started going to the morning more, I realized that, as I said earlier, the people that get their workout in the morning are serious. They want to get their workout done. Um, they don't use that time to fuck around and talk with their friends, have a big group. Like, I don't know if you've been to gyms in the evening time, but there's always like that big group of guys or girls just crowding around one machine and they're just talking and socializing, right? And I did not like that at all, and that's why I stopped going in the evening time. So I switched to morning time. And yeah, I realized more of the people that are like go-getters, they're hard workers, they're super disciplined. I saw the same people all the time. I s- that's why I wanted to start going in the morning, right? And I'm just a morning person as well. So um, that's what helped me be more confident in the gym. So now I'm at a point like even if I have to work out at the evening time, I don't feel that anxious around people in the gym like I used to when I first started, right? So when I first started, I felt anxious because I had different goals from everyone else. But as I went to the morning time, everyone's a go-getter here, just like me. Okay. So pretty much here's action steps in order to make you feel more confident in the gym. Okay. So, number one is you want to reframe the fear. Okay. No one's actually watching. It took me maybe like 3 years to finally understand this and drill this in my fucking mind. Because your brain makes you feel like you're being judged all the time. But the truth is, everyone is in their own world. They're listening to their own music. Maybe they're listening to a podcast. They're keeping track of their own weights. They're not really looking at you. Maybe they're looking at you because they want to use that machine after, but they're not judging your form or anything. Okay? Like people that have been going to the gym for a long time understand that it takes a while to get the form down for certain exercises. And that was like me too. Like my form was very bad when I first started. And of course, if I see someone that's obviously new and they're doing it wrong, just let them do it, right? But if they're doing it super wrong in a way where it looks like they're going to injure themselves, that's when I kind of say something, right? And maybe that's what people are thinking as well when they're looking at you, right? They're only doing it for your safety as well, okay? Because the gym is a super friendly environment where everyone's trying to help each other out. Everyone has the same goal, get better, live better, be healthier, right? No one's gonna ever like bring you down when you're in the gym unless they're a total douchebag. Okay. So always remember you're not on stage, you're not performing, you're just a woman showing up for herself, and that's admirable, right? So instead of assuming people are always judging you, assume that they're focused on their own workout because that's exactly what they're doing. Okay. So in order to feel more confident as well, you need to come into the gym with a plan. So make sure you have a workout plan on getting stronger, right? Um, and also you want to wear what makes you feel good, right? If you're going into the gym where you're not wearing something that you like, you're going to feel really weird. Okay? You're not going to feel that confident at all. Of course, the usual workout clothes is honestly best, right? Go into the gym with headphones on, right? Everyone's in their own world wearing headphones in the gym. Okay? That's another reminder that like everyone's in their own world. Okay? Buy your own headphones. Okay? When you're there, also start with familiar exercises. So something similar is, or something easy is always the treadmill as a warm up, or some band work or light dumbbells, right? Because you that's pretty much what you need to do in order to like warm up as well, right? Super light exercises that are super familiar, okay? And also go during the not busy times, so the off-peak hours, right? So confidence is built through preparation, and having a workout plan written down or saved on your phone is going to help you walk into the gym with purpose. Okay. So if you don't have a workout plan, you can message me on Instagram right now. Um, Message me Blueprint and I'll send you my um, lean muscle blueprint in order to, because like in that blueprint pretty much has like a free 3-day workout. Okay. For women only. Okay. So if you don't have a plan, message me on Instagram Blueprint. Okay. And I'll give you like a free workout plan. Okay. But yeah, pretty much having an actual plan is going to make you come into the gym, walk in there with purpose, more confident, right? If you go into the gym not having a plan and not knowing exactly what to do, you're going to look like a lost puppy in the gym. And I've seen it so many times, okay? And usually when they look like a lost puppy, they're only there for like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. They don't know what to do, they leave, okay? So make sure you always walk into the gym with some sort of plan, okay? So also, you want to make sure you're wearing something you feel good in. That matters, of course, right? If you don't feel confident in it, don't wear it. You're not gonna want to stay in the gym longer, okay? Um, Buy your own headphones. Listen to whatever you want in the gym. Sometimes on a chill day when I don't want to push heavy, I listen to chill music, to be honest, right? It sounds weird because there's a lot of people out there that always want to push super heavy. But for me, I like to balance it out. So like probably 80% of the time when I'm in the gym, it's a chill workout, but it feels like a 6 or 7 out of 10 overall. 20% is when I'm lifting heavy and I'm listening to like some hard punk music, right? Or hard hip hop, something like that. Okay? Listen to music that hypes you up. Okay? That's gonna really help as well. So even like making sure you're going in a quieter time in the gym is going to make your visits to the gym less overwhelming. Because I know when you walk into the gym and it's super busy, you're like, oh crap, this gym is too busy. I'm not able to do all my stuff. Okay. So try going in the morning, try going in the middle of the day. That's the least busiest time as well. Um, try to avoid 3 to 8 p.m. Okay. So also if you want to feel confident in the gym, you have to know what to do if you mess up or freeze. Okay, so let's be honest. You might mess up in the gym, right? Especially when you're starting out. You might drop something. You might forget what's next for your workout. You might look like a lost puppy, and that's totally fine. Like everyone in the gym always has these clumsy moments where where they're not knowing what they're doing, right? They drop something. Um, they let the stacks of weight crash, right? Or like make a loud bang, which is kind of embarrassing sometimes. But what matters is how fast you bounce back from that. So just act like nothing happened, grab some water, breathe, look at your workout plan, pretend like nothing happened, okay? And then get back to the workout. So confidence grows from action, even the awkward actions where it's kind of cringy and you don't know what to do and you kind of like messed up a bit and you're like it's showing that you're a bit of a klutz. That's totally fine, right? I made so many mistakes in the gym. There are times where like I accidentally slam my weights, which is fine. Or there's sometimes, and there's only with like light dumbbells where a light dumbbell has fallen on my toe, or I stub my toe on a bench, right? That's totally fine. It happens to everyone, okay? So just make sure you know what to do when you feel like you've embarrassed yourself. Okay. And what you do, grab some water, look at your plan, pretend nothing happened. Okay. So last one is um the last one is you want to have some sort of coach. or a supportive community that's going to help you get your ass into the gym. Okay. So the biggest reason why my clients get over gym anxiety right away is because they don't do it alone. So they have a coach, me. And also when you sign up for the soft sculpt method, you get a community of ladies as well that are in it to win it as well. There's also a lot of ladies who have never set foot into a gym, right? They've only been doing home workouts, right? But then they ask a lot of questions on how to use certain machines. And yeah, like having a coach also means like you have a plan all the time. Someone that's checking in on you if your form is, or if you're unsure about your form, right? But also having a community is going to remind you you're not the only one that's struggling, right? Because if you're the only one, like if you're doing this all on your own, it's going to feel like you're doing it all alone, right? But when you have a community that's also trying to lose weight, lift better, lift heavier, get stronger, get more toned, fit into their clothes better, be able to do this for the rest of their life, it's going to be so much easier, right? Whereas like if you're alone, oh, it feels like I'm doing this all alone. But like if you're with a bunch of ladies that have the same goal, it won't feel like you're alone. You're able to continue doing this for a long period of time, right? And when you're supported, you don't just walk in to the gym, you kind of walk in with more confidence, right? So yeah, having a coach or some sort of community is going to help you get your ass into the gym. And this is honestly a big one, okay? So after listening to all these things, here's what I challenge you to do this week if you struggle with gym anxiety, okay? So this week, I want you to prove yourself that you can do it. So number one is to just go to the gym once, at least once. Even if you're just doing home workouts and you slowly want to get your ass into the gym, go to the gym once. It doesn't matter if it's 15 minutes, it doesn't matter if it's 45. Just get your ass into the gym, get more comfortable with the equipment, right? Walk around. No one's going to judge you for walking around and looking at all these machines. They might just think, oh, shoot, this guy's just checking out this gym, right? Number two is you want to have a plan. So walking through those doors with an actual plan, again, if you need a plan, I can give you a free one if you message me Blueprint on Instagram at Ben Serratos Coaching. But yeah, when you have a written plan, you're going to be able to go into the gym with more confidence. You don't have to think twice about what you're doing. You're going to look less like a lost puppy. Okay. Number three is you want to rate your anxiety before and after coming into the gym. Ask yourself, how anxious were you when you walked into the gym or like before you came to the gym? And ask yourself after, right? On a scale from 1 to 10. So, like, let's say, for example, before coming into the gym, I felt like a 4 out of 10 for comfort levels. But after doing your workout, touching the weights, walking around, doing whatever you wanted in the gym, you probably felt like a 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10 in comfortability. Okay. So that's what you can do in order to kind of like put a measurement on how comfy you are in the gym or how anxious you are in the gym. Okay. But also, when you finish that workout, celebrate the win. All the small wins count. Doesn't really matter, okay? Even in my program, in the Salt Skeleton Method, we always talk about our wins, no matter how small they are, because each win matters. Each win is pretty much a step closer to like your actual goal, okay? Like, even if it's just like you stepping into the gym, being there for 15 minutes, that's honestly a big win for me because you've never been to the gym before, right? Or even just like doing 3 sets of 10 with super light dumbbells for a dumbbell squat, right? Showing up to the gym for like 20 minutes doing that. That's an honestly a big win, right? We need to celebrate these big wins in order to slowly get to where you want to be, right? The biggest thing for a lot of women right now is like they're so negative, they don't celebrate their small wins, right? They think a win has to be something big, but it doesn't have to be. It could be something as small as showing up to the gym for 10 minutes, right? Because that 10 minutes is going to turn into maybe 20. next week, right? That 20 minutes is going to turn into maybe half an hour in the gym, right? But yeah, like once you like stack up these wins, you're again getting a step closer to where you want to be, just up here, and you're down here. And it's always like little by little by little by little by little. Cool. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, I'm willing to accept any questions. You can DM me on Telegram if you have my personal Telegram, or you can DM me on Instagram at Ben Sorrells Coaching. Um, message me the word blueprint. I'll give you a free workout routine for a whole month. But yeah, any question, it doesn't really matter. I just want to get you out of that slump. Make sure you don't feel stuck. Because again, for all my ladies, my goal is to make them go to the gym, be more active, getting more steps in, eating in a way where they're not giving up their own foods, and looking lean for the rest of their life. Okay, because that's how I'm living right now. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for joining. That is pretty much it. Peace out.